welcome to my channel. My name is Ryan Trinae. If you are new here, before we get in today's video, please go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn up your post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video. And if it allows you guys to comment, go ahead and comment down below what content y'all want to see from me, because I am going to be consistent with my vlogging. So, as you guys can see from today's title, I'm going to be doing a freshman advice video. Since school is coming up, some of you guys might already be in school like me, but some of you guys are still on summer break. This advice is coming from someone that literally experienced freshman year already. I am a sophomore in high school, so I'm just going to tell you guys things that helped me. I had wrote literally everything that I wanted to talk about in this video, so let me go ahead and stop talking and let's get into it. Okay, we're first going to start off with the basics. I already know your middle school teachers, especially your 8th grade teacher, has probably mentioned that high school is scary, high school is serious, high school is more independent, high school is a different ball game. High school isn't scary. Like, I promise you, high school is not scary at all. I know you might be nervous because I was too. It's okay to be nervous, but don't be scared of high school. High school is more serious and independent, but high school is literally just like 8th grade, but a little bit more serious. Like, your teachers are not as lenient as your 8th grade teachers was. People don't be taking freshmen seriously, so don't let any of the upperclassmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors talk bad about you. They're gonna say something to you regardless, but don't give them a reason to pick at you. You're gonna be getting called fresh meat, freshy, this and that. Oh, you this, oh, you that. It's okay. Like, just literally just bump them. Like, don't listen to what they're saying at all, because they just think of you guys as immature. So when you get to high school, make sure your maturity level increase, because if you act immature at high school, like, you're literally going to be getting made fun of. You don't need a big friendship group to survive high school. I promise you, in 8th grade, 7th grade, or 6th grade, you probably made this whole friend group. Some of you guys may be going to different schools, but most of you guys may be going to the same school. It's okay to stick with those people because you've been riding with those people for about 3 years now, 2 years, 1 year. But don't go to high school looking for some friends. Especially the bad friends, the ones that like to be in drama 24/7, like to fight, like to smoke, don't care about grades. Don't hang around, because you are who you hang around. So if you hang around those people, people are going to label you as that, and you don't want to be labeled as something you're not. Make sure you keep an eye on people, because people are not as nice. People are not people you can trust. So don't just spread your business everywhere. And that goes, don't be in other people's business, because you wouldn't want somebody to be in your business, so why are you in their business? High school, a lot of information does spread around. So keep everything to yourself. If you don't want anything to get out, don't say it. Like, nobody can find something out that you done unless you told somebody. So keep everything to yourself, and just make sure you're not in other people's business, because that can cause fights to happen. I know you're in high school, you might see other people that dress, talk, walk differently as you, and that's okay. But please don't change your personality to look like somebody. Say if there's this boy in the hallway and you like them, but the boy likes this other girl. So you change how you look, you change how you talk, you change how you act, you change everything just to make sure the boy likes you. Please don't do that, because 9 times out of 10, you're not finna be with that boy into your last year of high school. So don't change yourself to look like that girl, because that boy, he would literally, like, people will come and go. Like, you're not finna have him until senior year. So don't change how you look, because people are gonna want you for who you are. Don't impersonate somebody. Don't be so internet. And what I mean about being so internet, like, just bringing everything on Instagram, on TikTok, because if you do that, people are not finna want to be your friend. People are not finna want to trust you to tell you anything. You want people to trust you. You want people to tell you stuff. So don't go being so internet. Especially if your friends are in drama and they run into the internet and doing stuff, don't do the same thing they doing, because you're not obligated to be in any drama. So you don't need to go ahead and fight this girl because your friend finding this girl. You can walk away and go to class, and you can find some other friends. Friends will come naturally. High school, of course, you want to make memories. Of course, you want to have friends. But if you go out looking for friends, that's just like shows how desperate you are to have somebody right next to you. And that leads to my topic on grades. Grades is so it's so important in high school because, like I said, your teachers in high school are not as lenient as your teachers in 8th grade. If you have an assignment due by August 15 and you turn that assignment in August 16, that is going to stay in the grade book as a 0. Make sure you're on top of your work because your GPA, it literally matters. As soon as that first grade goes in, make sure that grade is a high grade, because if it's not, your GPA will keep lowering and lowering. And if you don't stay on top of your work is going to stack up before you know it, and you're stressed, and now you're crying because you have all this work, your grades are low. So that's why you just need to stay on top of your work, because I learned the hard way. In first semester, I didn't know my GPA was going to start as soon as my first grade went in, but it did, and I didn't get the GPA I wanted. I still have a high GPA, but it's just not a 4.0, and that's the GPA I wanted. So I played around, and look at my consequences. Now I have to make sure I do my big one sophomore, junior, and senior year so my GPA can keep growing and growing. Relationships. It's okay to have a boyfriend. It's okay to have a girlfriend. It's okay to be in a relationship or talk to somebody. But make sure you put you first. Make sure you put your grades first, because like I said, your grades does matter, and you matter as well. You don't want your mental health to go downhill because you're revolving your life around this one person, and you're stressing yourself out because you made sure you did all these things for this one person. They didn't do nothing for you, and now you have a bunch of work to do. Now your grades are D's, F's. You don't want your grades to get that low, because it's hard to bring them back up. You could have an academic comeback, because I did have an academic comeback. I would never pass my grade with any failing grade, but I did not pass with the grades I wanted, because why? I played around. So please don't play around at all. Make sure the goal I usually set for myself is probably an 80, but this year the goal I set for myself is to get all A's, and I have been on top of my work. I was literally doing work before I filmed this video, and after I'm done filming this video, I'm gonna start back doing my work, because one, I am a content creator. So now, since I'm a content creator, I need a balance. I asked you guys some questions on Instagram, and now I'm going to answer them. Okay, y'all, I am back. So I got some responses of some questions that some of my friends had. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the first one. It says, as a 9th grader, what is the most thing you struggle with? So like I said, I am a sophomore. So as a 9th grader, I would say I struggled with making sure all my work is done on time. So that's why I'm so I'm pressing the make sure you get your work done on time so much, because as a 9th grader, I didn't really get my work done as much as I wanted to, especially first semester. Like I said, I played around a lot, so my grades wasn't really the grades I wanted. So yeah, the most thing I struggle with is trying to get my work done on time. Okay, how to avoid drama. I'll say how to avoid drama. Make sure you stay to yourself. If you're in a group with a bunch of people that likes to be in drama, like I said earlier, walk away from that, because that's how you get involved in drama. They're gonna want you to be they're gonna want you to be like behind their back, if that makes sense. They're gonna want you to like step up for them, and that's not you. You don't want to be in no drama at all. So go ahead and walk away. Go ahead and go to class and just do your work. Focus on yourself. Put you first. Don't worry about anybody else, because like me, I'm a very forgiving person. I'm a nice person. I will give people chances after chances when I know I don't need to give them chances, but I'm such a forgiving person, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put them first instead of me first, and I tend to do that a lot. So make sure you put yourself first. What advice do you have concerning relationships in ninth grade? So some advice that I have: don't mess with any of the upperclassmen. I promise you it's not worth it. Don't mess with the juniors or the seniors. Sophomores, they're okay, but don't even mess with the sophomores for real. It's a 90% chance that they only want you for your body. They don't want you from you. They want you to have, you know. So don't date upperclassmen. They're not finna see no interest in you for real. 90% of the time. I'm not saying some upperclassmen may be different, but most of them are like that. They only want you because of your body. And it's like really rare to have a relationship with one. So I just suggest don't do it. Is high school really as dramatic as people say? High school isn't. I'm going to. High school, I don't really like. High school is not that dramatic. Like, it's not dramatic at all. Like for me, it hasn't been dramatic. So I don't really know what else to say about that. But high school is not dramatic as people say. How do I keep up with homework, sports, and my social life? So try to do as much work as you can in class, so you won't have to do as much work when you get home. So you can go ahead, say if you have practice after school, go ahead and go to practice. And then when you get home, all you got to do is eat, shower, and go to sleep. You don't got to worry about doing no work, because guess what? You did all that work in class. So me, I am a majorette dancer and I am a track runner. So how I prioritize my life with majorette, I make sure I try to get as much work done as I can at school. And then if I do have some work after school, I would bring it to practice, and I would tell my coach, I would say, hey coach, can I finish my work? And then I'll get to practicing. So that's how I balance both. How do I make new friends and find my group? I do not suggest you go looking out for finding friends, because friends are going to distract you. Those friends, most of the time, those friends are not going to help you pass that grade. Those friends not going to help you to do your work. So don't worry about looking for friends. Worry about doing your work. That's all the questions I'm gonna answer, because all of these questions are like the same, just put in different words. Make sure you be included in school activities, school clubs, and sports. And high school, it's only boring if you make it boring. Like my freshman year was boring because I wasn't involved in no sport. I mean, well, I was involved in sports, but I wasn't involved in no school activities or school clubs. I feel like the only school activity I was involved in was JRTC, but anything else I wasn't really involved. Like I didn't really go to the games, and my freshman year was boring. So if you want your freshman year to be fun, be involved in those things. Go to games, go to the home games, go to the away games, go to all the games. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and just use my advice, because this is coming from somebody that been through freshman year already. So I really hope it helped y'all. Before I end this video off, go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on your post notification button to be notified every time I post a video. And if it allows you guys to comment down below what content y'all want to see from me, because I am going to be consistent with my vlogging. So yeah, y'all, bye.